Hey science fans, have you ever wondered if there's more to your everyday fruit than meets the eye? Well, get ready to be amazed, because today we're diving into a surprising fact hiding right in your kitchen. Did you know the humble banana sitting in your fruit bowl is hiding a wild, mind-blowing secret? Sure, it's a delicious, energy-packed snack that's perfect for breakfast or a quick pick-me-up. But here's the twist. It's also just a little bit radioactive. That's right. Every single banana gives off a tiny amount of radiation, even though you can't see or feel it. But don't panic. Radiation is actually all around us, every single day. It comes from the sun, the ground beneath our feet, and even the air we breathe. Most of these types of radiation are completely harmless in the tiny doses we encounter daily. In fact, our bodies are built to handle them. So, why is the banana radioactive in the first place? It all comes down to potassium, a mineral that's absolutely essential for your health. Bananas are loaded with potassium, which your nerves, muscles, and heart need to function properly. It's one of the reasons bananas are such a popular snack for athletes and anyone on the go. But here's the cool part. A tiny fraction of that potassium is a special version, or isotope, called potassium-40. This isotope is naturally radioactive, and it's found in every banana on the planet. This isn't a defect or something to worry about. It's just how potassium works, and it's perfectly natural. Every banana, no matter where it's grown, contains this fascinating element. So every time you eat a banana, you're not just enjoying a tasty treat, you're also experiencing a little bit of natural science in action, right in your own kitchen. Let's peel back the layers and discover what makes this everyday fruit so fascinating, and why science is always closer than you think. Let's zoom in on potassium, a mineral that's often overlooked but absolutely vital for life as we know it. You might have heard about potassium in the context of bananas, but its story goes far beyond just being a fruit nutrient. On the periodic table, potassium is represented by the symbol K. It's a soft, silvery metal in its pure form, but in nature, it's always found combined with other elements. In your body, potassium exists as an ion, carrying a positive charge. This allows it to help conduct electricity, which is essential for your cells to communicate and function. It's crucial for sending nerve signals, making muscles contract, and keeping your heart beating in perfect rhythm. Without enough potassium, these vital processes can't happen smoothly. Potassium and sodium work together to create a kind of battery in every cell, generating the electrical energy that powers your entire body, from your brain to your toes. This sodium-potassium pump is happening in trillions of your cells right now, every second, maintaining the delicate balance that keeps you alive and well. Eating a banana is a simple way to help recharge these tiny cellular batteries, giving your body the potassium it needs to keep everything running smoothly. Potassium also plays a key role in controlling blood pressure, helping to counteract the effects of too much sodium in your diet. By supporting healthy blood pressure and heart function, potassium helps protect you from heart disease and stroke, making it a true friend to your cardiovascular system. That's why doctors and nutritionists recommend eating potassium-rich foods like bananas, spinach, sweet potatoes, and avocados to keep your body in balance. And here's a fun fact. A tiny bit of potassium is naturally radioactive. But don't worry, this is completely harmless and just a quirky twist of nature. Potassium is essential for your health, not dangerous. In fact, your body needs it every single day. So, when you eat a banana or any potassium-rich food, you're fueling your body's most important systems and supporting your overall well-being. Plus, you get a cool science story to share with friends. Who knew your snack could be so interesting? The radioactivity in potassium is just a fun fact, not a risk. And it's a reminder of how amazing nature can be. So next time you reach for a banana, remember, you're not just having a snack. You're tapping into the power of potassium, one of nature's most remarkable elements. Here's the science. Bananas are actually radioactive, and it all comes down to a special form of potassium called potassium-40. This rare isotope is found naturally in bananas, and it's what gives them their unique radioactive quality. But before you start worrying, let's break down what that really means. Most potassium atoms are completely stable, but potassium-40 is a little different. It has an extra neutron in its nucleus, which makes it just unstable enough to be radioactive. This tiny difference is what sets potassium-40 apart from the rest of the potassium family. Because of this instability, potassium-40 occasionally releases tiny bursts of energy in a process called radioactive decay. These bursts are so small, you'd never notice them in your daily life, but they're happening all the time, even as you eat your breakfast. But don't worry, potassium-40 decays at an incredibly slow rate. Its half-life is about 1.25 billion years, which means it takes that long for half of it to decay away. That's longer than the age of many planets. And here's another reassuring fact. Only about 0.02% of all the potassium in the world is potassium-40. That's a minuscule amount, so small it's almost impossible to imagine. So, when you eat a banana, nearly all the potassium you're getting is the stable, healthy kind your body needs to function. Potassium is essential for your muscles, nerves, and heart. The trace of potassium-40 in a banana is so tiny, it's like searching for a single grain of sand on an entire beach. It's there, but it's almost impossible to find among all the other grains. And since potassium is essential for life, potassium-40 is found in all living things, including you, me, and everyone you know. It's a natural part of our world. Your body is smart. It uses the potassium it needs and gets rid of the rest. That means potassium-40 never builds up to dangerous levels inside you. It's all part of a healthy, balanced system. In fact, you've been just a tiny bit radioactive your whole life, thanks to the potassium in your body. It's completely normal and nothing to be concerned about. This gentle radioactivity is simply part of being alive on Earth. Every living thing shares this connection, from the smallest plant to the largest animal. So, the next time you peel a banana, remember, you're already a little bit radioactive, and that's perfectly okay. It's just another fascinating fact about the world we live in. Eating bananas is a natural, harmless part of life, and their tiny bit of radioactivity is nothing to fear. Now, you might be wondering, just how much radiation are we really talking about? Let's find out. The radiation from a banana is tiny, about 0.1 microsieverts per fruit. For comparison, a dental X-ray is 5 microsieverts, and a cross-country flight is 40. You'd need to eat 100 bananas a day for life just to match your yearly background radiation. To get sick from banana radiation, you'd have to eat millions at once. Impossible. The health benefits of bananas far outweigh any risk from their minuscule radioactivity. So keep enjoying your bananas. They're safe and delicious. Scientists have fun with banana radiation by using the banana equivalent dose, or BED. It's an informal way to compare tiny radiation doses to something familiar. For example, living near a nuclear plant for a year is less than 1 bed. A dental X-ray? About 50 bed. Using bananas as a ruler makes radiation easier to understand and less scary. Since eating a banana is harmless, BED helps put small radiation doses in perspective. It's a clever way to make science relatable. Context matters. Numbers mean more when you can picture them. Science can be as simple and as fun as peeling a banana. Let's blast off. Astronauts on the ISS get much more radiation than we do on Earth. Up there, they might absorb the equivalent of thousands of bananas worth of radiation every day. Sometimes, they even use the banana equivalent dose to talk about it. It's a quirky way to make sense of big numbers in space. Whether you're in your kitchen or orbiting Earth, the science is the same. The banana connects our everyday world to the cosmos. Bananas aren't alone. Any potassium-rich food is a little radioactive. Potatoes, beans, spinach, and avocados all contain potassium-40. Even Brazil nuts are more radioactive, thanks to radium from deep roots. but you'd have to eat a mountain of them for any risk. Our environment is naturally radioactive, too. The ground, the air, even our homes. Most of our annual radiation comes from natural sources like radon gas. Life evolved with this background radiation, and our bodies handle it just fine. So, being a little radioactive is just part of living on Earth. So, what did we learn? Bananas are naturally radioactive, but it's totally harmless. The potassium in bananas powers your body and keeps you healthy. The banana equivalent dose makes radiation easy to understand. Even astronauts use it. Science isn't just in labs. It's in your kitchen, your food, and your everyday life. Curiosity turns an ordinary snack into an amazing science lesson. Next time you eat a banana, remember the incredible science inside. Ask questions, stay curious, and see the world with scientific eyes. Because science is everywhere, even in your fruit bowl. Consider the banana. It's science you can eat.